Okay, Heavy Metal is the legendary cult animated film from the early 80s. This is not a continuous film. It's essentially a bunch of little films thrown together. So you get a lot of different animation styles. It does kind of give you this great view of here was 80s animation. That having been said, I knew there was going to be some violence and some sex. There's a lot of nudity in this film. For an 80s animated filming, there's a lot of nudity. And almost every woman is drawn the same. And I say drawn the same because you see the majority of them entirely naked. A lot of it deals around this object known as the Loc-Nar. And depending on the iteration, it's either just an orb, it's almost like concentrated evil, it's a destructive force, it's like a god idol. So each little scenario has a different little spin to it and allow them still to deal with the Loc-Nar. Whether you need to guard this or it's... So you go from a guy flying a car in space, you've got a cynical New York cabbie in the future. You've got a couple instances where you have John Candy voicing the main character. One where he's a nerd and finds the Loc-Nar and becomes some ripped naked dude. Another one where John Candy is a robot who's trying to convince this woman that they should get married. You've got some really bizarre trial. It's a lot of really crazy things. I saw this on Crackle for free, and one of the comments was, it's amazing to watch this movie without being on a substance. It's definitely different. And for the 80s, I would have to say this is undeniably, would have been a mind-blowing movie to have seen at that time. I probably couldn't have seen it at that time because I was... Yeah, if we're talking early 80s, I'm in the single digits here. Low single digits, so... That having been said, if you're a fan of animated movies, this is a very unique animated film with an absolutely amazing soundtrack.